everybody, and welcome to the stream! Hello. Thank you all so much for joining me today. My name is Arly Darkfire, the Black Opal Dragon! And we're getting right back to Scarlet Hollow! Yesterday, we sacrificed some pretty big stuff. We demand a sacrifice of donuts? I've already given this fucking town my youth! How am I supposed to give them my donuts as well? Where's our donut? They're rebelling. Hold on. I got a donut for you. Give me just like a second. Give me a minute. Just give me a sec. Give me just a minute. Gonna get you guys a donut using my massive powers of a dwaggy, using magic and skills. Alright, there you guys go. Eat up. Everybody, click your screen. Go ahead. Yum. Come in here and lick it. Get in here and lick that screen. I want full audience participation. Group donut eating starts now. A donut is like at least 2 souls. Probably. It's definitely a pretty valuable, high-value item. Thank you, Plank Smallcraft, for the peanut. Thank you. Hello, everyone. You can't eat donut. You're getting drunk. Well, you should probably have some carbs to soak up some of that alcohol. Here's a peanut for you. Yum. That's much better than the last peanut I had. Web 2.0 donut. Yeah, welcome to the new web. It's Metaverse is out. Donuts are in. How's the peanut? Pretty good. Donut tastes so bad. Like, why is your monitor shattered? I'm sorry. Why? Did you take a bite out of your monitor? I think you have bigger problems than broken glass if you just ingested hard minerals from your monitor. This sounds like a bad trade deal. Do they have icing? I don't like icing. I'm not an icing guy. If it's too sweet, it's not for me. I like a little bit of chocolate icing. I don't want it to get too crazy, you know. Some ganache. I like a good chocolate ganache on a donut. Last time, in Scarlet Hollow, we sacrificed our youth. We encountered a terrifying pocket dimension run by an evil ghost who puppeteered all of our friends and companions into twisted versions of people from our past in a different life. And, oh, you're on your phone at work? Jesus, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that checks out. Sorry about your glass. You should go to the doctor. I did bring Best Girl Tabby with me, and I took the bullet. Now I'm old as shit, and she's gonna feel so guilty about me being old and her not being old, and she's gonna take care of me for the rest of my life. Chocolate icing with the sprinkles is the ultimate donut. Yeah, based opinion. Based. I like a good, I like a Long John. A Long John is a yeasted donut with a chocolate ganache on top, and it's shaped like an eclair, but it's not filled. It's like a empty Claire. We're gonna have like a kind of a shorter one today. I have Fluffy Barrage commentary practice after this. So let's just hop right in. First, I have a couple thank yous to get out of the way. Thank you, Spooky Scary Sarah. And thank you, Cosmic Cartographer, for those off-stream follows. Thank you, Persephone Raining, for the raid. And thank you, Drea Reef, for the resubscription. I really appreciate your support. It means the world to me. Thank you. I prefer glazed, but non-glazed is fine too, not too picky. I do like a good glazed donut. I just don't. So, like, we were talking about cupcakes a while ago with some friends, and I would rather have a muffin. It's too much goddamn icing. The burdens of age so early come with many consequences. We need a donut tier list stream. Yeah, let's do it. Make it happen. Can we get 5 gift subs for the donut tier list stream? Episode 4 waits. Oh, I'm already doing both of those. Okay, continue. Note, The decision you made in episode 3 bears heavy physical consequences, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of this visual reminder, or remove it entirely at any point in the preferences. Okay, so we can get rid of the blood splatter. Let's go ahead and get... No, why am I bald? I guess it's time for a bald recap. Oh, thank goodness, my hair's back. Let's do it. Let's do the recap. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family.
Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out.
A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. Pain, rot, decay. Get Tabby to throw herself on the sword for me. Apparently it's possible. Per looked up looked on the wiki and was like, yeah, if you make the right choices, she'll just jump in front of that bus for you.
Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot.
As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder.
God damn it!
Kablooey! Kablamo! It's tough, but it's possible. You've done it. It's about 20% relationship values and 80% specific action to support her. I want to play another run of this game. I was gonna wait until I finished, like, everything was out before I committed to another run, especially on stream, because I don't want to, like, muddy the waters of our narrative. But, man, I want to do more!
Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get in any more trouble.
My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. From the relative safety of your cousin's uncomfortable guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else, though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. And family to her means has your back. Yeah, I did not have her back a couple times, but we did hang out, and I felt like I repaired a little bit of those broken bridges. Oh good, he's still here!
But listen, you better stay out of trouble today. I want you home by sunset. I don't want to hear any complaints. Just do what I ask and we won't have any more problems.
Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door.
Sunset.
Wow, this is some really heavy stuff. No wonder Stella seems distant. I'm gonna keep my ears open for you. The diner is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual.
Have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there.
Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out? Yeah, nothing strenuous, we promise.
Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyway.
Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask.
Sorry, Wayne. Sorry, King. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill.
She didn't.
I guess the Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days.
But the Shaw Mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago! After a collapse that killed over 100 people!
My dad is the foreman at the continuous mining facility, and he says they only abandoned this mine because there wasn't enough coal left, so it's actually really safe, and we can hang out down here whenever we want. My dad says our house is haunted. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. You turn to see Becca and Alexis gone, and Rosalina anxiously hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. There is something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator. Hey, are you alright, Arly Darkfire? Stella reaches for your shoulder, but not before the light from your phone illuminates. Arly! Arly, are you alright? You manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Holy shit, you're okay! Thank God.
And everyone's accounted for. That was a surprisingly close call.
We could have died in there! What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up! Becca, shut up! Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed as your head empties of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw Mine, you barely even notice the dust. When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the carving on the wall and the visions it imparted upon you. There are two of them now. What happened to your glass house? It's a squire moving. Kicked us and Mom out. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Arly Darkfire, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. You did right by those kids, though. What a blessing, everyone getting out of that situation all right.
Morning. Is the new blend ready?
Of course. Arly, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will just be a minute.
Oh, excuse me. Wait, you're Arly Darkfire, ain't you? My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy.
Tabitha steps in front of a small house on the quiet hill, just off Main Street.
The Scarlets own most of that houses out here. We rent them out to employees. Just like more convenient, you know?
Your cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pockets. She picks out one marked with a bright strip of green tape and unlocks the door.
Come in. Don't worry. It's empty.
Yep, he's a dog. And judging from the series of portraits lining the walls, Tabitha wasn't pulling your leg. Every mayor of Scarlet Hollow in living memory has also been a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Arly. Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. If you'd ever like to discuss your beliefs, my door is always open. The basement is what you might expect out of a tortured artist who spends all his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges while trash and sketches leak out from the piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator.
Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, but kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately, haven't been cleaning much.
Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches on her chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. So, I was wondering if we could maybe watch a movie sometime this week, while Arly was still in town?
We have to see how you're feeling.
I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay.
You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick.
If I get sick, so what? It's not like it's ever gonna change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain, wrapping himself in his arms.
Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix.
Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves.
Hubba hubba.
Speaking of hubba hubba, whoa, Daddy! Look at him!
Okay, sorry. Hey, you're here sooner than I expected. Hope dinner went okay.
Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Not yet. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open.
Seems like I made it just in time. Let's get this show on the road. I don't have all night.
Whoa!
This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain.
Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it is stained in reddish brown. I'm going for it. Just jump straight to this.
Wait, do you hear music?
Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadow rises to attention.
Stella?
There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the Resonant clearly doesn't want me here. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they?
The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which.
Bullshit!
I hope I didn't come too late. It wants something, doesn't it? And I think I know which of you should volunteer.
You must be joking.
You take a step towards the light.
Sybil is right here. Please don't do this.
You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Sorry, I can't talk right now. See you later. She hurries off down the road. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, and about what's happened to you, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation now, yourself included. And if you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Arly. She's winking! Sybil's into me. Now I got grandma status. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. All right, let's wake up. Good morning, everybody. Look at I love the The ghost was a dick. You should have taken the later years, not the earlier ones. I know, right? Making me look old and crusty now. Good morning, Ohio! You open your eyes, it's a new day. And you feel like shit. You were hoping some of your strength would return to you after a good night's sleep. But you feel just as drained when you dug yourself out of the shallow grave. Your limbs are heavy, and your heart struggles to keep up with your movements. You feel like you've lost something that was important to you. What have I done? I hope this was worth it. I can finally be dead! What happened yesterday? I have no strong opinions on what happened last night. I think... you know what? I think we have some regrets. I'm feeling like we have some regrets. In the moment, it seemed very noble to stop our cousin from losing a chunk of her life. But now that the dust is settled, I think it's fair to be like, my God, what have I done? You know what you've done. You've sacrificed years and vitality to appease a raging specter. Who knows what would have happened if you left it behind to fester? Then again, who knows what will happen to you now that you've lost a part of yourself? An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. I mean, ghosts don't play fair, right? He brought us to a horrifying pocket dimension. I don't think that was fair game.
Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing okay. I also wanted to ask if you've heard from Stella?
You check your messages. There's nothing from Stella. Let's call her. She's our friend. You dial Stella. Hey, what's up? Haha, just kidding. I'm not able to come to the phone right now. This is actually a recording of my voice. It isn't really me. Technology, huh? Anyways, leave a message or don't. I never check this thing. The mailbox is full and can't accept messages at this time. All right, let's give her a little text. I'm kind of worried. Text me as soon as you get the chance. I think that's a fair thing to say. You wait a few silent minutes. You wait a few silent minutes. Your message sits undelivered. She's no longer attracted to me now that I'm an old raggedy hag. And she's taking it really hard. Does Stella...
What if Wayne caught her?
Oh no! Does Stella disappear like this sometimes?
Kinda, but with everything going on, I don't feel comfortable letting her run off on her own. We should look for her, right? Come to town. We should stick together.
Looks like you have your morning plans in order. Let's visit Dustin! Oh! They have bread now! Yay!
Human is back. Smell old now. Maybe change my about eating us. Could be the end of Dustin and Dustin Mom.
I would never eat you. I love you.
Dustin Mom knows better than to trust. When push comes to shove, survival more important than friendship. Dustin Mom spent too much time outside. It's different inside. There are enough bread for everyone here. No needy friends. Dustin still have childhood innocence. Hope Dustin get to keep that innocent forever.
I guess your house is still fucked up. Her name is definitely Dustin's mom. The ADHD chick with PTSD and no sense of self-preservation that makes living off of hunting on strange sites sometimes vanishes? I thought you were talking about me for a second. Guess your glass house still has that squatter.
Tried to claim glass house last night, but asshole squatter too big and strong. Dustin Mom stand no chance. Might have to live in Dustin house forever. Human big and strong too. Probably more big and strong than asshole squatter. You fight? Give Dustin Mom glass house back?
Anything for you, Dustin! I will do anything for you!
Squatter have sharp things on head. Human, be careful. But Dustin Mom will be eternally grateful as a human. Dustin too!
Bye. I should get going.
Okay.
I love them! I love them! That's that. All right, let's check the closet, see if the... What moved? No! What moved? They waited 4 episodes for that payoff. Oh my gosh. I mean, armchair diagnose, but the signs are definitely there. You make your way to the closet. There's no denying it. The doll moved at some point since your most recent visit, and it looks blood-stained. But your long-dead relative's creepy doll isn't the only thing that's different. Someone was in here. And judging by the residue that was left behind, you're pretty sure you know the culprit. That means he was in your room. But was he just there while you were out the previous day? Or did he enter while you slept unawares, just a few feet away? Ditto Tabby being autistic? Yeah, I guess. Sometimes something to mull over for the rest of the day. Great, glad I looked at that. Let's go take a shower. Let's go take a shower. Let's go clean out the crags. We got some hag crags we gotta clean out. You step into the gas bathroom and into the shower. The hot water soothes your aching joints. Despite the state of the bathroom, the shower is a good place. And it rinses your body clean. You, think about the door to the clinic. Think about the specter. Think about the afterlife. Think about Stella. Think about Duke. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape all of it from your skin. Think about Sybil's warning. Think about Wayne, whether you're ever truly alone. Think about someone special. Think about finally being out of this hellhole and safe in your own bed. I'm thinking about, well, it's canonical that we don't have a bed because we are living in an internet cafe. We probably have a sleeping bag on the floor. Not that I would know the logistics of sleeping in one of those. Think about what you're doing at the clinic. You're still drawn to it even now. I think we're sure of that. You think about the door to the clinic. You're still drawn to it even now. You'll be going back there today. You're sure of it. Yeah, I don't want to tear my sweet new skin. I didn't even think about that. Good catch. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Could you imagine being old and then immediately accidentally ripping all your flesh off? Oh no! 1-2 punch. Head downstairs. It's time to face your cousin. She's gonna treat us so good. Oh, look at her. Her face is full of guilt. You want to give me some of that ice cream now, don't ya? You want to give me some of that mac and cheese. You find her in the kitchen, her shoulders hunched in a tight ball of anxiety.
They're striking this week of all weeks, as if I didn't have enough on my plate already.
Keen eye, your cousin's posture is surprisingly much tenser than usual. It's possible the strike is even worse than she thought it would be. It probably won't be long before she bolts out of here. Have you heard anything from Stella? Obviously not. If the mine's in trouble, you should just sell it and sell the estate. Get out while you still can. If the mine's in trouble, you should just sell it and sell the estate. Get out while you still can. Tabitha bristles.
I'm not giving up like that. This is the Scarlet Mine. I'm not just gonna cash out our family's legacy. I'm bringing the mine back to life one way or another.
I don't know if it's worth it. Alright, let's learn more about the strike. You seem tense about this. I don't want to go all, like, youth pastor on her. I don't want to turn the chair around and be like, you can be honest with me. You wouldn't steal an ice cream? That's why the ditchlings are here? They were predicting the strike? I don't think. Usually I'm pro-union, but come on. You seem tense about this.
I mean, wouldn't you be? This is just my livelihood. The mines are the lifeblood of the town. Where do you think people get money to spend at the general store? I've been ready for something like this to happen at some point, but it doesn't mean that things won't get ugly.
What do the strikers want?
I haven't seen a list of demand. I'm sure it's just the usual. I promise that if any one of them were in my shoes for a month, they'd be singing a different tune.
The right thing to do? Fighting the inevitable? Fire all of them. Get real pissed. You're like a nice neutral option. No. I mean, okay, so I used to do this thing where I would present a more outrageous option to make the other options seem more palpable, a la just eat the babies. But I think she might actually do it, is the thing. So I don't want to girl boss her into actually firing all the striking, You have complex onions regarding the Scarlet Mind Strike. That's very interesting. I can't wait. So the anime's got a bit too much, so fair enough. It's true. Just be more ridiculous than it's possible. Okay, she probably, I mean, she did say she saw it coming. I think you're in a really difficult spot right now is the choice. You're in a really difficult spot right now.
Yeah, I am. Hopefully it'll all be over soon.
Let's get out of here before I say something and have to put my foot in my mouth. Talk about what happened last night. So go surreal. I'm sorry about that. Do you regret what happened to me? You want to give me some of your ice cream? I thought I was... I didn't think making a deal with a ghost would feel so physically bad. I thought I was making a metaphorical trade.
You have no one to blame for this but yourself. I wanted to leave. You refused. Who just goes and makes a deal with an angry ghost? Why would anyone do something like that?
Okay, well, that doesn't sound like you're giving me your ice cream. So go surreal. I still can't get over that.
I can. What does that actually change about anything? You're Scarlet. You are probably going to die young anyway, and I still have to I still have a mind to run.
That's true. They did say that all Scarlets die young, probably because of her various curses. Have you heard anything from Stella? I can't get a hold of her.
No, but that's not exactly newsworthy. I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. We weren't the only ones who were traumatized.
All right, bye. Bye-bye.
I've dawdled enough. Stay safe. No more hijinks. But let me know if you get into trouble, okay?
Yeah! She likes us! Tabitha slips past you, her heavy boots thudding down the hall as she marches away to face her employees. It's time to figure out the rest of your day. Maybe Frou-Frou will like me now that I'm old. You walk over to the cat. Oh, c'est toi. I do not know how to speak French, so here we go. C'est moi. C'est que tu veux maintenant? Wait, there is something different with you. Have the years finally caught up to you? I made a deal with a ghost. I missed you last night. Will you ever let me pet you? I will never, ever tell her about my possum friends. Nod respectfully. I nod respectfully. She scoffs, her tail twitching with annoyance, but you can sense she's less annoyed than she usually is. Maybe she's getting used to you. It's like you're in Paris. C'est the language of love. Sorry to any French opals. It's not intentional. May you have a possum? Of course, Doris. You can go outside and find one. And then it's your possum. You can just pick it up. Bye, Frou-Frou. Good talk. I just feel like anything else I tell her will piss her off, but I'll explain it. I made a deal with the ghost, so I'm old now. Every day that we open our eyes, we are making a deal with life. All of us are stones on the shore, weathered a little more each day by the relentless tides of time. We will all be ground to dust by an uncaring universe, but that is the beauty of life. She is French. I missed you last night, Frou-Frou. That makes fun of us. Okay, that's enough. Bye, Frou-Frou. Good talk. She scoffs as you turn away. Hopefully I didn't undo making her happy. Let's investigate garden. Whoever kicked out Dustin's mom is in the garden right now. You better look into it before you head to town. The air is chilly today, the overcast sky hanging oppressively over the weed-choked flower beds. It's too cold? Is this because I'm an old lady now? Are this my grandma instincts? I'm not. If I told her that there are yummy, delicious rodents marsupials living in my room, she will go in and eat them. She will go in and eat them. I'm not gonna tell her that. Those are smart animals. They'll manage to get away. To befriend her, you need a satanic summoning circle and daily blood sacrifices. It's true. It took a lot of sacrifices to get her to be my friend. Investigate the greenhouse. You start carefully picking your way through the underbrush. It doesn't take much effort to find a path. Cuttings of prickly raspberry bushes and tangled vines litter the ground around the greenhouse. The glass house, one could say. You step towards the door.
A goat?
It's sealed shut by a lock, and you catch a brief glimpse of a horned shadow through the ancient clouded glass. It was a goat. So this is Dustin's mom, Squatter. Let's talk to the goat. How do you get in there? What's your name, little guy? Where did you come from? I want to examine the lock. You examine the lock. It looks sturdy. You'll need some tools if you're going to get this open. Maybe Stella or Kanika could lend you a hand. Hey, what's your name, little guy? Goat. What are you doing in the greenhouse?
Human put me here. Can't complain. Pretty sweet digs, honestly. Stays nice and warm, and there's plenty to eat, too.
Did that human have a brown coat and big boots?
Coat like what? Fur? Nah, not brown fur. Yellow fur. Just on the top, like all you humans. Don't know what boots are. Can't help you there.
That sounds like Bo to me. Where did you come from?
Farm. Used to live with other guy like me. Kinda miss him, but not that much. Don't gotta share anymore.
Guess I'll leave you to it.
See ya, or not. It's a wild world out there.
A goat? Yeah, that's much better than I thought it would be. I thought it was like a fucking monster. You investigated the garden. With Stella missing, it's best not to keep Kanika waiting for much longer. Let's make a peanut butter sandwich. If Stella is missing in action, who knows when you'll get the chance to eat. And you know just how much your new affliction will affect your appetite. You make yourself a PB&J in anticipation for the long day ahead of you. And that's that. It's time to head to town. You head to the front door and begin your trek to the town below. Oh, wow, the ditchlings are really visible now. They're not even trying to hide. The birds sound different today, muffled, like your ears are full of cotton. The dull sun shines down on the surrounding wilderness, seeming to wash the color from the world. But you're adjusting already. Your body is starting to accept the change that has come over it, to accept that this is how things will be from here on out. Keen eye. I don't think it takes a fucking keen eye to see this guy. Glimpses of pale figures dot your periphery. You haven't seen ditchlings in the middle of the day before. They're getting bolder. To your surprise, you find a familiar face making its way up the path towards you. Hey, I was just coming to see you. Hope you were able to get some sleep after everything that happened last night. They don't say anything about your appearance, but you can see them take you in, the light of day revealing your new features clearly for the first time. You, doing okay? I'm old now! My bones hurt! Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. It's not all bad. That gray streak is pretty cool. And you probably have been able to get senior discount in not too long. Those are upsides to everything, even having part of your life sucked out by a ghost. Are you really feeling the chill after everything that happened last night? You're coming to see me? Oh, you sweetheart. Thank you for the hydration station. Here we go. Here's a sip for you. Ah, delicious. Avery is too chill. You know, Yeah, maybe a little too chill. Maybe a little too chill. Let's. Are you really feeling cold? I'm sorry. Feed Arly a peanut? Yeah, this will give me time for my brain to process this sentence. Give me a sec. A peanut for me nut. Here we go. Rattle this pants grab. Are you really still feeling the chill after everything that happened last night? I'd be lying if I said I didn't have any impact. I kind of feel bruised all over, physically and spiritually. But hey, that's part of life, right? Nobody makes it to the end completely unscathed. And I'm kind of thrilled that my new emotional baggage comes from a ghost instead of some normal, boring trauma. Yeah, there's ditchlings everywhere now, even though it's daytime. Avery turns to survey the tree line. I noticed a few on my way up. They're kind of funny now that I'm getting a good look at them, with their scrunched up little Sharpay faces. So, should I be worried about these things? I know they're a bad omen or something, but are they, like, dangerous? They're not gonna eat me if I take a wrong turn, right? No, but you might get some eggs laid in your skin. Oh, is that all they do? That doesn't sound too bad. I think I could survive a little parasitic larva or two. Just glad being eaten alive isn't on the table. What? Yeah. Huh? You don't agree? That's fine. To each their own. But I'm the kind of person who wouldn't mind giving a couple weird little creatures a warm place to pupate if I have it to spare. Avery, what are you fucking talking about, bud? And if they don't kill me? It's like, oh, a bobfly don't mind if I do. Have you heard anything from Stella? I haven't heard from her, but we don't text much, and I haven't checked with Winnie to see if she came in for an early breakfast or anything. But if you haven't heard from her, that doesn't sound great. Seeing her like that last night was awful. She's usually so unflappable. Well, come on, let's go hang out with Kanika. Absolutely. I told Winnie I'd be coming in late today, so I've got time. I don't know how much time, though. From what I saw this morning, the diner is hopping. It's absolutely packed with miners. They must be using it as home base for the strike. Oh, by the way, there's a strike going on. I'm sure you already know about that, though. Have to imagine Tabitha would have told you this morning. You know what? Let's go! Let's head to town! You and Avery start back down the path to town. Corf, corf. It isn't long until you once again find yourself on the main street of Scarlet Hollow. Kanika's outfits every fucking day get better. I love this one. I'm obsessed with this top. Hold on, let me see. Oh, it's like cute flowy. I love it. What a cute outfit. It's okay. I think with pronouns, as long as you, try your best, I think most people will understand. And also, Avery is a cartoon character, so they can't hear you while you're learning. Arly Darkfire, you made it, and you picked up an Avery along the way. Hope you're both doing okay, like, emotionally. Yeah, it is good practice. Yeah, I'm not too bad. That's good. I feel like I got crushed by a steamroller or something. Joints all out of whack. Totally exhausted and super foggy. Mama's been insisting I caught a cold, and I wasn't buying it. But as of this morning, I've come around. It's definitely something beyond exhaustion, even considering the ridiculously stressful week we've had. But I'm not gonna let that stop me from looking for Stella. You think all this could be a rational explanation? No, I don't think rubbing her fucking nose in this is fair. I think last night just pushed her over the edge. Yeah. I think last night just pushed her over the edge. I know I've only known her for a couple of days, but it feels like she has a tendency to run from difficult emotions. Usually she just changes the subject, but I guess this time, She wound up literally running. Thank you for the peanut for Mina. Thank you. Enjoy your sleep. I hope tonight you dream of a fat little raccoon rummaging through the trash. And what is this? An entire uneaten corn dog! And the raccoon is having a feast and all of its friends come along to enjoy the surplus. I hope that's what you have a dream of tonight. Good night, Kakagi. Bye-bye! Nom, nom, nom. Peanut time. If I were a raccoon and I found a whole uneaten corn dog, I think that would change my life.
You're absolutely right, and as her friends, we can't let her be alone at a time like this. I've made that mistake before. Plus, she could get mobbed by those weird little creatures, or worse. Exactly, this is no time for anyone to be off on their own. Oops, sorry, Avery. Who knows what kind of weird stuff is out there? After the past couple of nights, I wouldn't be surprised if there were actual Bigfoots in the woods, just waiting to eat any human who wanders too far from civilization.
If you found a whole uneaten corn dog right now, it would change your life. Manifesting a corn dog for culture chip. Actually, I'm manifesting a corn dog for all opals. Let me know if it works, guys. Just shout out if you get a corn dog just pop into reality right in front of you.
Do big fish thirst for human flesh? Is that some kind of common knowledge I wasn't keyed in on? I wouldn't be surprised is all I'm saying. Okay, let's get started. I don't want to waste another minute. Where to first?
Should we go to the cops? No. Check out the diner, go to the mines, check out the search, let everyone know that you and Kanika can take it from here. I don't want to ditch Avery. I'm supposed to get tea with your mom. Yeah, let's just go straight to Stella's house.
Good place to start. Maybe she just stepped in. That's what I'm hoping. I would have gone already, but I was kind of nervous about doing anything by myself today, just in case I ran into yet another horror from beyond the veil or whatever.
If you do push her on it, she goes with pretty much the same answer I would. There's definitely a rational explanation, and that rational explanation is that ghosts exist. That's true. That's true, because it would just be new science. Different science that hasn't been scienced yet. Kenai, you make your way towards Stella's house. The door is as pristine as any old wooden door. No bloody handprints in sight. Any telltale signs of Wayne absent. If something happened here, it didn't involve him. At least not at the front door. Kanika knocks anxiously on the door. It creaks open. The house is quiet. The world outside muffled as you take a cautious step over the threshold into the muted air of the living room. No excitable pug rushes to greet you at the door, and you have a feeling that no Stella is going to emerge from the shadows to sleepily greet you. What the fuck? Stella died and it's all my fault! No, it's not. Kenai! Nobody's here, and I don't think Wayne came knocking at the front door.
Yeah, I don't see any goop, but he could have come in through the back or a window. It'd be a really weird coincidence if the front door was open and someone broke in somewhere else. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking. Guess we won't know till we go inside. Might as well invite ourselves in, right?
Yeah, let's go visit Stella's house! I hope Gretchen hasn't been sleeping out here. Gretchen better be sleeping inside. Oh no! Was I not supposed to go in the house? Oh no.
Uh-oh, sisters.
Aside from a corner in the room dedicated to Gretchen, Stella's house almost feels like a museum. Everything's organized with a sort of tidiness you wouldn't expect from someone as rough and tumble as Stella, and only a handful of objects feel like they belong to her. Whatever happened to Stella, it doesn't look like it happened here. Don't me! Cobwebs on her pair of shoes. Oh. That's really sad. Poor Stella.
Doesn't look like there was a struggle or anything, unless it happened in another room, or maybe someone or something caught her off guard. You didn't have to add that last part. I'm gonna forget that you said that and just be thankful it doesn't look like a crime scene.
Let's investigate Stella's room. Oh my god! She's got her own conspiracy board! Ah, she rules. I had a fan troll who had a conspiracy board Silatex once. You make your way down the hall to what you assume to be Stella's room. She's not here. Though it's a little untidy, it's the usual sort of untidiness that accumulates when someone doesn't often have guests in their bedroom. There aren't any signs of violence. No streaks of blood and pus that might belong to a certain phantom miner. He hasn't been here. You do notice, though, that her jacket is nowhere in sight. It isn't in her closet, and it wasn't on the coat rack in the other room. Stella's jacket is gone. Yeah, the Letterman one. It wasn't on the rack in the other room. It's not here, and she didn't have it yesterday. Okay, so she definitely came home last night. There's always a chance she left it somewhere else and we just missed it, but yeah, she probably came home last night. Assuming she was here, where did she go and why did she leave? I want to know why we haven't been able to reach her. This seems like a big breach of safety, but given everything, or like privacy rather, given everything that's going on, I think there's nothing wrong with taking a little look at the computer. You go to check Stella's computer. I'm not sure we should be snooping on her computer. Isn't that an invasion of privacy? We already broke into her house, right? For all we know, there could be some sort of clue on there, like a note detailing exactly where she is. We didn't break into her house. The door was left wide open. Maybe the computer was left open too. What if she's been gossiping about us? Gotta do whatever we can try to find her. Yeah. It's almost like she okay, well, I'm not gonna victim blame. There's probably isn't anything worth finding on there. You're no fun. Look, I know it's an invasion of privacy, but we've got to do whatever we can to find her. Sure, snoop away, but I'm not gonna take part in this. I'm just gonna be over here, standing in the corner of the room, not looking over your shoulder. Let me know if you find anything. Stella's desktop is horrifically cluttered. There are simply too many files and folders to fit on her monitor, and they overlap each other in a chaotic, multi-layered display. Whoa, how do you find anything on here? You don't. Come on, let's go. Check her open tabs. Oh, Discord. It would take you all day to count the number of open tabs in Stella's browser. Yeah, this was a girl with ADHD. Holy shit. Oh, thank you, Darth, for the clip! So numerous are all her tabs that you can't see a single icon. A sea of rounded, featureless triangles form Windows edges to Windows Edge. Her most recent open tab is a post on Uncle Carl's Bigfoot Farm, a forum for cryptozoology enthusiasts. The post in question is titled, "Something Big is Happening in Scarlet Hollow." Hey everyone! Was out chasing a skunk ape sighting the other day and I found these weird little guys. My friend's mom said there's something called ditchlings, but I've never heard of them before. Got any good leads? Camera isn't shaky enough. It's totally staged. Clean footage of some sort of cryptid nobody has heard of except for your friend's mom? The only thing I'm seeing when I Google ditchlings is some city in England. Thought you were legit. Guys, since when did high-quality footage count as anything other than actual evidence? Those things are terrifying! Since every low-budget horror movie started doing guerrilla marketing, I smell an ARG. I'm serious! I've got a ton of extra footage. Look at this nest! They've been doing something to the animals in town, and they're apparently like some sort of bad omen, like Mothman. Okay, I'm listening. I love me a Mothman. I believe you. Ugh, lucky you're falling right into her lap. I don't trust YouTubers. They're entertainers, not scientists. The thread continues into the next day. Okay, so 1, this isn't an ARG. I would never. And 2, you're not gonna believe this, but we went into an abandoned mine last night to investigate things, and I'm pretty sure we found some Tommy knockers. Listen to this knocking we managed to catch on tape. Mothstan is a great username. What's a top 10 out of 10 one? There's a link to an audio file titled TommyKnockersReal.wav. Just because you put the word real in your file name doesn't mean they're real. 2 supernatural events back-to-back nights? This is so fake. I can't believe I bought into that River Runner hype. You're full of it. YouTubers are always going to sell out to big indie horror. This is kidnapped by aliens all over again. Ugh, doughy white things and now loud popping noises? This is definitely an ARG. Did you sell it to Pillsbury? Stop cyberbullying her. I'm going to call the mods. Locking this thread and giving everyone a 7-day ban. No cyberbullying and no self-promo. That's bullshit! That's bullshit! This poor girl. She just wanted help from her internet community. Remind me to never be internet famous. Here's hoping my SoundCloud stays niche and unappreciated till the day I die. Okay. This is kind of too much for me. I think we've seen enough. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't want to search anybody's search history. I love seeing someone's room. I don't think there's any clues here.
I don't think so either. This is what her room's been like for pretty much the entire time I've known her. The only thing that's changed is the computer getting a lot fancier. I could use a few more houseplants. I'll put together some trimmings after we found her. Aw, she still does those corkboard with string things? She loves putting the strings on there. I don't think they actually mean anything, but they're more for decoration anyway.
Alright. I know if Gretchen is dead, her search history is full of Sarah McLachlan! And the arms of an angel? No! No! That's terrible! I really want to keep playing. But I promised Fluffy Barrage, the Pokemon competition tournament that I commentate for, that I would be doing commentary practice tonight at 9. And it is officially 9. So I think we're going to wrap it up. Let's see if I can find somebody to raid. I'm sure there's so many on here. Thank you everybody for joining me for this short one. I don't like doing shorter streams. My streams always feel short anyway. But it's nice to have you guys here, and it's fun to play this game. I don't want to wait until Tuesday for more. But unfortunately, I will have to because tomorrow... Oh, wait, no. Saturday, I think. No, Saturday is my collab with Goo, and tomorrow is my collab with Boomba. Okay, so we got back-to-back collabs this weekend, and then on Tuesday next week, we're going to pick this back up, and we're going to get back into it. Let me find somebody to raid. We're gonna raid! Let's look at everybody on my list. Oh, Raibuka! We just recently became mutuals over Shay's birthday party that we went to today. So, it's great. I'm glad you like my commentary. I think I've been getting better at the reading. I think my visual novel approach has evolved over the streams I've done. So let's go ahead and raid into Raibuka and see everybody later. Raibuka's playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So if you don't want any spoilers, hop in the raid and then fade right afterwards. The raid message is conspiracy corkboard raid, and we are dropping Wigglies. Wigglies in the chat. See you guys later. Bye-bye!